Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you are all doing well. So today we're going to look at measuring objects with a ruler again, but this time instead of looking at the centimeters, we're going to be looking at inches. Now this is something you're going to have to pay close attention whenever you're reading the directions. So this one tells us measure each object using a ruler, and this ruler is in inches. So instead of it saying cm, it just says inches. So we're not measuring in centimeters this time. We're measuring in inches, okay? So we notice on this ruler that it says inches. It says inch. So we're going to measure this tool and see how many inches it is. We're going to start at 0 because as you can see, we've lined up our tool to where the tips here hit the 0, because we don't need to go anywhere past it this way, okay? It has to be lined up at that 0. And then we're going to look and see where it falls. Now, this is a little tricky because it's in between 3 and 4. Now, I see 1, 2, 3 tick lines. Now, if I wanted to get real into it and be more specific, if I wanted to measure to the 4th inch, this is where it gets a little tricky, because now you have 1, 3 and 1/4 inch, 3 and 2/4 inch. So we got 1/4 right here. This line right here will be 2. Well, oh, I can make it smaller. Here, let me make it smaller so it'll be easier for us to see. Okay, and then 2 is going to go right here. Let me draw my line. 2/4. And then this one, let me put it back down here. This last one's going to be 3/4. So 3. And then we draw my line. 4th. And this is called fractions. We're not going to get into this too much, but I just want to show you what it would look like. So we have this ruler and it's at 3. It's past 3, but it hasn't reached this 4 yet. So it's right here in between 3 and 4. And if we do the 4th inch, this would be 3 and 2/4 inches. Okay, so that would go there. But for right now, on most of these, some of them will ask you and they'll be like right on the 4 or right on the 3, okay? But we're going to be looking at the reading it to the half, to the 4th inch. So let's look at number 2. We have another paper clip, but this time we're going to be measuring it in inches. Notice how the paper clip is lined up at that 0. We're not going past that 0. It's lined up there. So let's draw a line to indicate where the paper clip stops, and it stops right after 1. So we still have that 1, 2, 3, and then here's the 2. This would be our 4/4, or 4/4 equal 1 or 2. Okay, so we have this would be 1, and then this first tick line is 1/4. So on that first tick line, this would be 1 and 1/4. Okay, let's look at this next pencil. Once again, it's measured at that 0, so right there at the 0. Now let's see where the tip of the pencil ends. It ends right there. The first tick line past the 2. The first tick line past the 2 reads 1/4. So this one would be 2. Ooh. 2 and 1. Sorry. 2 1/4. Okay, so let's look at this next paintbrush. This paintbrush lines right up at the 0, just where it's supposed to, and it ends right here at the 4. So this paintbrush is 4 inches. Okay, let's look at this comb. The comb starts, you line it up at that 0, and then it ends, let's see, right about on the 3rd tick mark. We got 5, so it's 5 and 1, 2, 3, 5 and 3/4 inches because it's on the 3rd tick mark. All right, let's look at this last one. We're lining it up on the 0 and it ends right on the 5. So number 6 is 5 inches. The thermometer is 5 inches long. Okay? All right. So try that today whenever you're measuring objects to the 4th inch. I want to make sure that you guys are paying attention to the directions. Today we're measuring to the 4th inch. Yesterday we were measuring to the inches, and on the first day we were measuring centimeters. So try your best, do your very, very best. I know you guys can do this. I am very proud of the work that you have done. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.